What's up, guys? Joey here with DaVinci Trades. Today we're going to be going over the crypto markets, why they're crashing, what to expect next week. We do have the Fed speaking, I believe, on the 25th or the 26th. So we also have earnings coming up, some large names. We got Microsoft, we got Tesla, Abbott, Raytheon Technologies. A lot of big names here. American Express, General Electric, who else? Apple, Visa, MasterCard, Comcast. So definitely a large week for earnings. Will Jerome Powell speaking for the Fed have something to do with that, have a negative or a positive impact? My personal opinion, even if some of these companies do very, very well on earnings Monday or Tuesday, I'm not quite sure that it's really going to matter, because the Fed tends to have this impact where they stagnate everything until they speak. Right now with inflation, I haven't checked in a while. Last time I saw it was like almost 7-8%. 7 to 8%. And I'm also looking at the Bitcoin, looking at Solana, Ethereum, crypto just as a whole, and it's a bloodbath. So I believe a lot of that has to do with the Fed, inflation, and them hiking up the rates. So we will see. They are going to be speaking again in March on the 15th and the 16th, one of the two. So depending on how that goes as well, they might just stagnate the market until then. Just depends. But anyway, let's go to Bitcoin. So the crypto market as a whole, and this is probably a smaller number than what it is now, because this article came out on the 21st. We have $880 million worth of liquidations. That's insane. That is an insane number. So we've got $175 million that was liquidated just with Bitcoin. So let's say you have a brokerage that allows you a 50 to 1, and these are just numbers, but a 50 to 1 leverage ratio. Let's say you put in $1,000 and they give you $50,000 to invest in whatever asset you choose. So in this case, Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. Highly volatile. So if the price starts going down because institutions decided to rug pull and just liquidate a bunch of their positions, specifically because the Fed is getting ready to speak. Not to mention you have the Russia blanket crypto ban, which we'll actually discuss in a minute. But where institutions create a rug pull scenario where retail investors actually have their positions liquidated by their brokers, specifically because they can't add funds to their account. So your broker calls you and says, hey, the price is dropping a lot. You need to put some money in there. Oh, I can't afford it. Oh, shit. Now what? They're going to liquidate your entire position, and that's the cascading effect that we're likely seeing. I'm not saying that's the only reason, because we are going to talk about our crypto blanket ban in Russia, essentially the same thing that China did. But $880 million is a hell of a lot of money, and it's just not something to be ignored. I mean, you're seeing it here. Red. Everything's red. Absolutely everything's red, just across the board. So will it change? Will we see a pullback? There's a possibility, but like I said, the Fed is speaking, and that just literally trumps everything all the time. So let's go to Russia's crypto ban. China did the same thing essentially, but this says Russia's central bank issued a more official proposal to ban mining and the use of cryptocurrencies within its borders. So they're also proposing an all-out prevention for financial institutions from any dealings with cryptocurrencies, as well as blocking the exchange of fiat money for crypto. So 3 things. Banks can't use it, you can't mine it, and they're going to figure out a way to ban exchanges like online exchanges, Binance, stuff like that, from converting fiat to crypto. Now, you can probably get around that with like a VPN, the same that we do in the US with Binance, but I'm not sure what the repercussions are going to be for Russian citizens if they do get caught once they implement something like this, if they do, because they've been talking about this for a while, but you never know. So with that said, Russia is like third behind the United States and Kazakhstan in the mining industry for Bitcoin. So it's a huge industry for Bitcoin in Russia, and right now they're getting ready to ban everything. So I think it'll have a long-term effect, but we'll see. We'll see, because the last time Russia said this, and we heard about this, I believe it was like December or something, we saw a slight drop, and then it came back real quick. But I don't think that's going to happen here. Again, I think it's going to be a little bit slower, specifically because they're getting more serious about it, more official, and we're also seeing the Fed speaking this week and then in March. So they may stagnate, like we said, they may stagnate the market up until March, and it's just going to be an annoying month. It's just going to be like little price movement here and there. But right now, volatility is bad, so it wouldn't be bad to just, stagnate for a little while, stay on the low end, and just keep buying the dip, because the bloodbath can't stay forever. It's not going to last forever. We are eventually, I mean, right now, if Bitcoin's at, let's say, 36, I got to refresh the page. Okay, yeah, around 36. So we're up 3.28%. That's good. In the last, let's see, last 3 or 4 hours. So that's pretty good. I want to say, actually, let me pull up this. So my number was a low at like 28, 27. That's where I figured we were going to maybe triple bottom, and that's where it was going to bounce off of. That's where I'm sort of waiting for it. But I mean, we're at 36 right now, so that might be a stretch. I don't see another $8,000 drop, but you never know. You never know. We could see over the whole next month until Jerome Powell decides to get his head out of his ass in March. If he doesn't do it this week, there's a potential that we could see something go down that far. We're down 50, 60% from our highs in November. So who knows? We'll see how it goes. We'll be back sometime this week with another video, depending on how everything goes with Jerome Powell and the Fed. And until then, I hope you guys have a great week. If you like this video, if it provided a little bit of value to you, this is my first video open face, so we're working on that. But go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell. We'll see you soon.